So happy Saturday. Today is my weigh-in day, so I thought I would do a weekend review and then tell you how I did when I weighed in this morning. Anyway, this morning when I got up, I stepped on the scale and weighed, and I lost 5 pounds. So I lost 5 pounds my first week back on Points Plus, so I'm happy about that. The week went really well, with the exception of Sunday when I had an unscheduled and unplanned sweet attack. The reason I had the unplanned sweet attack, I had gone to a restaurant to celebrate my daughter's birthday. Her birthday from last year. We were supposed to take her to this restaurant on her birthday last year, and due to some unforeseen circumstances, we could not take her on her birthday, but we still owed her that birthday meal at the restaurant, even though her birthday was like 6 months ago. 7 months ago. Actually, her birthday was 9 months ago. Anyway, so we took her out to eat to this barbecue restaurant, and I looked up the nutritional information, and I had already decided what I was going to have. And I did not plan on these little, they have these little cheddar biscuits. They're like mini biscuits. They're made in a mini muffin tin. And I had 3 of those suckers. They were so tasty. And so when I got home, I thought I really had blown it because I didn't know how much those little cheddar muffins was going to be. And I just decided that I was going to have something sweet. And I had apple pie a la mode, and that exhausted a lot of my weekly points. But I just decided I wasn't going to track, because usually when I when I mess up, I usually don't track. I just quit tracking for the day. But I listened to this podcast called Half Size Me. I think it was called Escaping the Food Prison or something like that. And she was talking about how her clients, Heather Robertson, she has a Half Size Me community. She has a Half Size Me podcast, and she also does coaching. And so she was talking about how some of her clients, they have the all or nothing attitude, and when they mess up, they just quit tracking, because it's like if they don't track it, it never happened. But it's not that if I quit tracking, it never happens. It's just that I just say, what's the point? What's the point? But so I didn't track what I had for dessert on Sunday. I just thought I had blown it. I just told my husband I'm just gonna have whatever I want for dessert today, and then in the morning I'll just get right back on tracking all my food and stuff. So that's what I did. I tracked my food on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, and Saturday. Well, I think it was like Wednesday, I decided that I was just going to go back and track that dessert I had and those cheddar biscuits I had at the barbecue restaurant. So I did. I looked up the nutritional information. I tracked the dessert I had, the apple pie and the ice cream and the cheddar biscuits. And I realized that I had only exhausted 17 of my, still had weekly points left. I had 17 weekly points left at this point. So I was happy that I went back and I tracked and I was accountable. And I was also happy how I just got right back on plan on Monday. I didn't let an unscheduled dessert throw me off my plan. So I got on the scale this morning and I weighed 5 pounds less. My first week back on Points Plus, like I said earlier. I believe I did, because this is like my 3rd or 4th time trying to film this video. So I don't even remember what I said earlier in the video. But I lost 5 pounds my first week back on Points Plus. And the only thing that is going to be a challenge for me this week is that this is my week to go out of town to be the caregiver for my mom. So I have to take my food with me, and I will be surrounded by the sweet stuff again. My mom, she has candies, different types of candies there, because she eats very little. So she eats, and she's 82. Yeah, she's 82 or 83. I can't remember which one, but I think she's 82. So she eats what she wants to eat because she eats very little. She's lost a lot of weight since my dad passed away a few months ago, and she hasn't been eating very much. So we have to try to get her to eat whatever she can. And even before then, she didn't eat very much. So she eats sweets in moderation, like I should. Like I have to do. Like we all should do. But she have them around because when she wants them, she wants them. Because we live out in my parents live out in the country. My mom live out in the country. And when she wants sweets, she wants them. So you don't have to go, 7 or 10 miles to the store to get her something sweets when she wants it. So she keeps them around. That's why it's always something there to eat. And that's my challenge because I'll be taking care of her. And sometimes I can get kind of depressed because it's hard to see your parents' health go down. And then, I'm still dealing with the death of my father. And when I'm alone in the house, if I'm alone in the room where he spent a lot of time, I get kind of sad. And sadness is one thing that would cause me to overeat, emotionally eat. So I got to have a plan to combat that. So what I'm planning on doing is checking in with you all maybe 2 or 3 times a week to touch base with you and tell you how I'm doing, because I really want to be successful this trip. I mean, I have to do this every month, so I need to learn how to be successful and continue to lose weight, and not let the week cause me to get off track. I always take my food with me. It's just a question of whether or not I cook it. Whether or not I prepare it, because sometimes I just don't even feel like preparing it, so I just eat whatever, and that's not good to ever eat whatever. Yeah, so that's it. I had a great week. Got a challenge coming up, but I plan to touch base with you all to make sure that I can meet the challenge. Hope you all are having a great Saturday, a great weekend. As always, until next time, be blessed.